Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. My name is Ollie. This is the match review for Newport County 0, Sutton United 2. It's a bit of a tough watch, really. Getting straight into it with the lineup, same lineup we always usually play. The only exceptions being Aaron Lewis at left back in place of Adam Lewis, and Charlie McNeil and Zanzala starting up front over Callum Kavanagh and Omar Bogle. Before we recount the match facts and all that, I do want to say a massive thank you and give the biggest wishes to Adam Lewis, who is now being confirmed that will miss the rest of the season with a hamstring injury. Obviously cutting his loan short and sending him back to Liverpool prematurely. I remember when Adam Lewis came to the club, he looked okay, he looked competent, could hold his own, but he didn't really have that special flair to him that Finn Azazo and Ollie Cooper did. But once he kind of got settled and had his feet under the table, he was probably one of the best defenders I've seen at Newport County. His willingness to get into a slide tackle to really pump up the crowd, and kind of, how competent and comfortable he looked and how much passion he had for the club. To lose him, not just from a team point of view, but from a club point of view, is massive. But wherever he ends up, he's more than earned it, and I've got nothing bad to say about him. With that aside, we get into the match. Regular County, slow starting. Centre-backs kind of losing their man, having those lapses of concentration, and that's what happens in the 9th minute. The penny has dropped. We need some better centre-backs. 9th minute, Sutton score the goal. I'll be honest with you, I can't remember who scored it, nor do I really care. After that, we did look the better side, a lot more up for it, kind of had the better share of the chances. We looked really good when we had the ball, and the main problem was we struggled to win it back. Also, the problem was finishing, or lack thereof. Zanzala had a few good chances. Farquharson tried a scorpion kick, which is completely uncharacteristic for him. There was a few chances for Charlie McNeil as well, who played quite well. Danny Rose of Sutton pulled out some brilliant blocks and some brilliant saves to stop them from conceding. Going into half time, we were definitely the better team. Obviously, they got that early goal, but from that point onwards, it was mostly us. Scott Bennett came off, who was celebrating his 300th county game. An absolute stalwart for the club, an absolute cult hero in my eyes. I've got a lot of time for Scott. He's been an excellent servant for the club, and long may that continue for the rest of the season and hopefully beyond. He made way for Nathan Mariah-Welsh, who really kind of upped the tempo and gave us that creativity that we might have lacked in the first half, and kind of brought the team together a bit. But it wasn't enough. And in the 56th minute, Alistair Smith managed to get into the box. The defending for this goal was quite poor. Second goal, they took the goal well, but I think we helped them more than they helped themselves. Slow defending, giving the players too much space in the box, looking a bit scared to make a tackle. And we just kind of let them play around us and put the ball in the back of the net for 2-0. So we had a few more chances after that. Omar Bogle came on. The fans were chanting his name a minute or so before he actually came on, when Zanzala was down, and it looks like he's picked up a knock, so he had to come off, and Bogle came on, and this kind of love-hate relationship with Omar Bogle takes another twist. I am ceased to be amazed by this club. It's brilliant. It's like a TV soap, but in reality, it's excellent. Bogle played quite well. I think there was a few chances he could have taken a bit better, but all in all, he played well. But on the whole, it was just a bit of a flat performance. As I mentioned, we did well when we had the ball. We just didn't finish it well. And then when we lost the ball, we struggled to win it back. Sutton, much better athletically, much more organised, and punished us for the chances, which happens in football. But that's my thoughts on it. Let me know yours down in the comments below. Pause the time there, like the video, drop me a comment, subscribe to the channel, share it with the mates, do all the nice things. But as always, my name's been Ollie, up the county. Ole, ole, ole!